think Twitter was designed to be something which people use to communicate their thoughts freely. I think if people start paying for their tweets, I think it's just going to alter people's perceptions of it completely. It's going to change the very nature of it being a community tool for people to share their thoughts, and I think it will put people off certain brands that use it to advertise.
I think if they get the targeting right, it could be quite a quick way of reaching a good audience. I just don't think it would be necessarily something that I would buy into that much.
In my mind, it's pretty much like sponsored links on Google, which I personally wouldn't pay that much attention to.
I think with social media there's always going to be some sort of risk involved. People that use Twitter can be quite opinionated, and I think with certain news stories recently, such as the Jan Royal story, things can get a little bit out of hand.
Sorry.
So do you think this will damage the perception of Twitter as a whole?
No, I don't think so. From the reports, it seems as though they're going to take their time over this. It doesn't seem to be a specific timeline that they're working to. I think they're just experimenting at the moment. So as long as they do it on a trial and error basis and don't try and push things too hard, it should be okay.
So Fiona, do you think this would damage Twitter's usage? So Fiona, do you think this would damage Twitter's usage? So Fiona. It's your eyes, I can't do it, it's scary. They went really wide. I think this would damage the perception of Twitter.
I don't think so, because it didn't make a difference really to me on Facebook when the advertising came up there, and that was all targeted specifically at things I was supposed to be interested in, and I just tend to ignore it. It hasn't altered the way I use Facebook at all.
So there are some advantages for businesses to do this.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, anything to do with Twitter, you need to be quite targeted, and if you are, and you've got something that you're offering that's unique or exclusive, then it's a good channel.
So Flora, likely to buy anything through Twitter?
I guess if it's a company that I knew really well and I was already dealing with, then it might be a way to reach me. So yeah, it's possible.
Is that it? So you've seen what Johnson King thinks, but what about everyone else? Well, to give you some sort of idea, in a recent survey that we carried out before the announcement was made, 24% of technology marketers actually agreed that Twitter would absolutely die out as soon as companies begin to saturate it as a marketing platform. What do you think? Leave us a comment and let us know. But until then, we'll see you next time.